Hmm. Arabica coffee. Well, such a grim topic to be talking about in the early morning. Being a loser. But yeah, it's a courageous act to talk about it. It's not always something that you would say to our friends. I feel like I'm a loser or something like that. It's just something that goes in our head. And that's why you're probably listening. Um, but yeah, this is not one of those YouTube videos where I'm going to give you pointers on how to, you know, be successful. Talking is a way of coping. The more you bombard yourself of ideas on how to overcome it, it could get worse. You get inspired for an hour, a few days, and then you get back to the habit. And part of going through with this is accepting that it happens. It's a normal feeling that everybody feels. And I've been currently feeling it lately, or for let's say few months. Um, because there are days that I compare myself to my peers or my classmates back in elementary or in high school, in university, who are now successful in their careers and they make lots of money. They're lawyers, they're politicians, imagine. They are doctors, they have houses, they have cars. And I'm here in a small studio apartment and I'm a teacher. And I think a big part of that kind of thinking um, comes with how people think of teachers and teaching, and maybe it's getting into me. Here in Vietnam, they respect teachers, and foreign teachers are paid more decently compared to the local ones. But that doesn't save me from feeling like I didn't make it in life because I don't have a house built. I don't own a car. I have small savings. I still can travel if I want to, but there are deficits, right? So, yeah, it's this feeling of envy, um, this feeling of regret for thinking that I was lazy when I was younger, although probably I was not. But yeah, it creeps in. Mm, and then I think like I should have done this or I should have done that. There's a lot of things to let go. This envy and regret. Do I have a lot of regrets? I don't know, maybe. But when I was in my 20s, I was trying to make it as an artist, and I had this idea of, or I stuck to this idea of a struggling artist, that you could only make it as an artist if you're struggling or something like that. That's the image we were going for. And I did not go into corporate jobs or things like that. I volunteered in NGOs. I had no I had no stable job basically. I was jumping from one project to another, but that was very precarious when it comes to financial the financial concerns. I was living paycheck to paycheck. And then I realized that I needed money, so eventually I had to work abroad to teach. And I started from zero from when I was 29. And it's been 6 years now. Things have been better. But yeah, the feeling of being a loser sometimes creeps in. And it's always therapeutic to talk about it. I live by myself, so that's why I'm making these videos. That's why I try to talk to the video, um, to people around the world, or probably people who experiencing the same thing as I am. Yeah, so one thing to cope with it is to talk about it. Um, like someone's listening, and thank you for listening. And one useful thing is to locate where the feeling is and wherever part of your body. I'm not sure where it is right now, actually. Maybe it will appear later. When some part of my body has some kind of stress, maybe on my shoulders, or I don't know, maybe a headache. Yeah, to let it sit wherever it's coming from, the part of the body, notice it. And I've read or I've heard from a healer that after 10 minutes, it's gonna go away when you let it sit in your body and you try to feel it. This is the process of letting go. Maybe it's gonna go away. Maybe I'll see my students and I'll feel better again. That's the thing with kids. If anything, I always get fulfilled with my interactions with them. Um, it's probably part of success, no? Um, yeah. Sorry about that. So, if you're feeling like you're a loser, like me today, let's remember, as what they've said, that it's just a feeling. It's gonna leave your body anytime soon. You'll get the serotonin or dopamine you need from maybe walking or being under the sun, and eventually we'll move through life as it always is. And yeah, you're not alone. Me too. I feel the same way. And thank you for joining me for my coffee this breakfast time. I hope to see you later. That's a good one.